Alright, we're here at the start of Blackwing Lair. I'm on my Mutilate rogue. We're doing Black Trial, Bronze Trial, and Green Trial. The weekly trial is green. And we don't usually mind control Razorgore on my Mutilate rogue, but there was a little oopsies at the start of the raid with the normal tank. Like double-clicked it or something, didn't quite do it right. So there's a oopsie, and just anyone who could grab it needed to grab it. So I grabbed it. Yeah, it's about 20 seconds till the mind control's done. Right, so I grabbed it. We're just popping some eggs. Someone else will take over as soon as this mind control's done. Yeah, and you know, this is my group that normally does Black Trial. I don't do Black Trial on every single group, you know. It's additional difficulty for no additional reward. There it is. It's released. Pick it up. So, like, it's kind of, you know, whatever. But what we're looking for on this character in Blackwing Lair, we're looking for Cloak of Draconic Might, which will be a minor upgrade. And we're looking for Venomous Totem, which would be a mega upgrade. But I don't know if I'd even get it if Venomous Totem drops, because I know one of the other rogues is also Mutilate and also doesn't have Venomous Totem yet. So we can only just hope that we see it drop, and then one of us gets it, and then next week the other one will get it, assuming it drops again. Anyways, the talents look like this. 30 points in Assassination. No Expose Armor duty this week. I think next week will be our Expose Armor week. We rotate between the 3 different rogues in the raid on who does it. Combat 21 down to Blade Flurry. And no points in Subtlety. Yeah, sweet. If you're watching on YouTube, there'll be timestamps down below to all the different bosses if you want to skip ahead to see one in particular, and you don't want to watch us delete 20 more eggs. Wouldn't blame you. This is Razorgore. Alright, so that big unstable chromatic drake, that's what you get on this fight for doing Black Trial. Watching you break 20 more eggs, so exciting. I mean, if you say so, I mean, you're welcome to watch. Yeah, Gibbles says you tried Windstriker with Fan of Knives on the Goblin packs in Blackwing Lair. Yeah, absolutely. I love doing that. I got Windstriker on my tank rogue, and it's super good for large number of enemies, and you Fan of Knives, and you have focus attacks on your Helm rune, so then every time you Fan of Knives, you get some criticals, and you refund energy, and then you can just keep casting Fan of Knives, because you refund so many energies, because there's so many targets, and there's so many targets, so you're getting a whole bunch of chances for Windstriker to trigger, so then you have, you can just have Windstriker up for the entire pull, crit everything, and, like, go insane mode. Yeah, Windstriker, for rogue AoE, when you have a large number of targets, it's great. You get that stutter lag on Razorgore? I don't know. A lot of people tell me about, like, oh, they're getting FPS drops in Blackwing Lair, blah, 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 some big problem. I've never really experienced that. Five more eggs. Entering stealth. Oh, wait, I should ground Scorpok assay. Need to do that. Are we going to be able to enter stealth again? We got to get all the mobs dead to lose combat. Okay, here we go. Decent, not great. I had some dodged in venoms. And on such a short fight, that's kind of a big deal. Wait, why does it say 0 in venoms? Current segment? Wait, something's effed up. That's not Razorgore damage.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, it's okay. We have a special gear set for Vaelestrasz. Bloodfang. Special gear for Vaelestrasz, like this. Don't need Renatakis, because we get unlimited energy. Don't need 6-set Night Slayer, again, because we get unlimited energy. Don't need Dream Eater, same reason. And we got Carnage on. We still maintained 3-piece Zandalar. So yeah, we swapped some stuff around. And this is a little bit better when you're talking about just doing Vaelestrasz. So, let's put this here. We have a potion to use. Primeval gloves. Pass, pass. Okay, fire protection potion up. What else do we want? Refresh of the food buff. And the chili buff. Yeah, sometimes you just don't have an alternative item to swap in. Like, even though, like, yeah, Renataki's Charm isn't that good. Or, like, if unequipping Renataki's Charm would, like, break your 3-set Zandalar, then maybe that's not good, because 5% dagger crit, that's definitely a good thing. Whether you have unlimited energy or not. But a lot of these effects, you don't need them. They don't do anything for you on Vaelestrasz. So if you have alternative items you can swap in, it's usually good to do so. Am I going to try for Black Karaji Resonating Crystal? If there's no changes to the quest line compared to Classic Era, probably not. It's just way too much work for something I ultimately don't really care about. It's just like a long, boring grind. If there are changes to it, maybe, depending on what the changes are. But don't have that information yet. Alright, we're doing another potion. We can do nature, I suppose. I suppose we aren't pulling for another 2 minutes then. The green trial, you know, the nature protection can be good on basically every boss. Normally we just use nature protection for Firemaw only. Yeah, overall, like, I'm just not that stoked for AQ. Like, Molten Core at least had a new boss, like a brand new boss we hadn't seen before. But like Blackwing Lair doesn't have any new bosses. They just have like some changed mechanics on the same bosses. And it's like, that's what it looks like AQ is gonna be. All the same bosses, nothing new, just like some slightly changed mechanics. It's like, I don't, I'm just not that enthusiastic about it, man. And I'm kind of just tired of these like variable difficulty bonus loot systems. Like, I thought phase 1, 2, and 3 were great. Like, phase 3 lasted longer than it should have, sure. But like, we didn't have to deal with any of this, like, which version of Blackwing Lair are you doing? Which version of Molten Core are you doing?
Too late, friends. Nefarian corruption has taken hold.
Alright, anyways, here we go. Unbooned. Yeah? Here we go. Greg Fork redeeming a change hat right before the boss starts. Okay. Okay. We'll go for this one.
Flame, death, destruction.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I must fight this. Vaelestrasz, when I must fight.
People yelling at me in all the Blackwing Lairs about the green. Man. Think I'm gonna run out early? No fucking way. People yelling at me in the last Blackwing Lair, I did too. Didn't fuck up any of the green debuffs. Alright, I forgot about the carnage at the start of the fight, so I didn't put it up as early as I should have. But, considering we didn't get Burning Adrenaline, we got 5th place. That's pretty good, I'd say. Should have done a little bit better, though. By putting Carnage up, earlier. Alright. Back to regular DPS gear. Where we actually have, actually, no, we don't need to do that yet. We still have Essence of the Red. And yeah, I had to run out, so I lost a couple globals there. But I didn't lose any more globals than I needed to, right? Like, I sprinted out right before it popped. Alright, so you can just hug left and skip one of these trash packs. Which I'd say is great. No, you can't hear the voice chat. But what I was upset because the voice chat was like calling me out for not moving with the green thing. That's what I was upset about. But I don't normally stream comms. What? Where's my Filcher's cowl? I don't have Filcher's cowl. Oh, no, I do have it. Hold on, I know what I did. I know what I did. hid the Filcher's Cowl. There we go. We do have it. But I made it hidden in the, like, gear selector menu. There we go. Okay, we're on the traps. Careful of the NPC, the Hatcher. Don't burn me, please. Don't burn me. Nice. Okay, made it around. Are we pumping? Pretty good. We're pumping. We're pumping all right. It's okay. Broodlord up next. This trap is down. Now it's up. Let's see. Okay. Move along, move along. Uh-oh. He's in trouble. I can't save him here. He needs to vanish. There we go. No! Damn it. Okay, get this one. You miss raiding with Fully Rested? Fully Rested was good guild. I raided with them for almost every phase of TBC and every phase of Wrath of the Lich King. That was a chill, good raid environment. Quality players, minimal drama. This raid, this is fucking crazy. I actually can hardly believe that this happened. Our main tank came to the, or sorry, not main tank. One of our two tanks came to the raid with Blasted Lands buffs prepared, and one of the shamans in the raid used their shaman class quest item to be able to attack horde players, killed our tank outside the instance, which caused them to lose their Blasted Lands buff. And, I mean, unfortunately, we didn't have a shaman to immediately replace that person. So, we have someone just actively griefing. Like, that shit wouldn't happen in Fully Rested. I don't think that would happen in, like, almost... There's, like, actively griefing. Gotta go back to Puissant Cape. Got a unboon. Got a food buff. There we go. 86 says, Simon, you've changed. You went from top of the food chain to 5th. I was the second best assassination rogue in the world in Molten Core. I don't want to sit around waiting for battle squawks so that I can score high on Warcraft logs for another phase. If anyone has any doubts about if I'm capable of that, not my problem. Doubt away. Guess I should have lip on the action bar for this guy. I think that's the most likely to be useful. Ooh, look at that. Battle Squawk right there, just like we were talking about. One combo point on the boss. Do we have a designated person to, like, pull him in after he teleports? Right, sweet. On my way. It's down.
5, 4.
Okay.
3.
Here we go, Broodlord.
1.
They're trying to get a shaman to throw a totem at the boss, and like no one is moving forward to do it. Okay, there we go.
Only yourselves.
No! How many are gonna get dodged? How many? Oh my god. Three dodges, one parry. Alright, is there a venomous totem? Never, ever, literally ever venomous totem. Alright, let's go to the Firemaw set. Additional fire resistance here. Whoa. Please don't die. Please don't die. Running away. Running away. Maybe I should just switch this character to be Backstab. And then just make my Backstab rogue be Mutilate, because my Backstab rogue currently has Venomous Totem. How close are we to making this character be Backstab? How close are we making to the other one, making the other one be Mutilate? I mean, Mutilate without Venomous Totem is like pretty gimped. Like that's a big deal item to be missing. And it's yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, we gotta do nature protection and fire protection for this boss. Fully Rested was a Alliance guild that I played with in Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. I think they're going to pull one more trash pack. He's marking it up. Let's make this chat window a little smaller here. What's the point of doing black on a non-black week? I don't know. People like doing it. You get in a different category on Warcraft logs, which I would say is a pretty cringe reason to do it, but like, you know, I have 3 characters. If I'm rating one of them on Black Trial every week, others not, like, that's fine. That's a little bit of variety. Running away so I don't die. Kick that. I don't know what's hitting me all the time. Maybe is that guy cleaving or something? That could be it. Alright, we're gonna clear out all the trash, and then it sounds like we're just gonna fight Firemaw in the middle of the room. I'm interested in that. I want to see that. Stunned. Yeah, one thing that slows you down on Firemaw is, like, if you pull him, any boss, if you pull him far away from where he spawns, that's basically just adding time to before your damage dealers can start attacking, right? Alright, our nature potion is active. Hit a fire potion. We're in the Firemaw set. Do I need Dragon Fang Blade? No, I believe Core Hound is better. Heart Striker? No. Interlaced Shadow Jerkin? Just put off spec on the shadow resist item. Alright, let's go. Wait, no, not occult poison. Wait, that was backstab brain. We want elemental sharpening stone. Then we want juju power, fire water. Rumsy Rum. We want Juju Ember for even more fire resistance. Then we want to refresh our food buff. Chili. We go to Unboon here. Ready. Let's see, mid-fight, I think I'm most likely to need a nature protection refresh. Okay. Usually with high fire resist, like, my fire potion doesn't even run out on some of these fights. Like, the nature potion tends to run out much faster than the fire does when I'm running, you know, high fire resist like this. That's been my experience. Alright, unbooning. Last week we did 4.3 thousand DPS on this boss. Tanking him right where he is.
4, 3.
Here it is. Whoa, where's he going? Okay. No, dodging venom. .3 again. Nice. Claw. Ancient leggings. That was pretty good. We literally the entire fight, fire protection, the single fire protection potion absorbed all the damage. Yeah, that was good. I'm happy with that. And Venoms, how many dodges? Just one out of 19. That's fair. That's average. I think my Thistle Tea timing was a little bit not great. Like, I didn't get a full 100 energy off of it, or not even actually super close to that. But oh well. That was good. I'm happy with that one. Let's go back to regular DPS gear. Rank 30 Firemaw, it's not even 99. Yeah, I mean, the way Warcraft logs is set up this phase is there's like 6 different categories. There's like Mythic 20 player or less, Mythic 21 player or more, Heroic 20 player or less, Heroic 21 player or more, and normal 20 player or less, and normal 21 players or more. And so there's just, so that everyone's like performances are so incredibly segregated that like each category has like 100 people in it. And the game population is lower than like just about any other phase. So like you have a low population and you're now spreading them out six ways. So it's, yeah. I mean, I think Warcraft logs rankings are stupid and, like, generally bad for the game, so when Warcraft logs makes a stupid blunder like this, I would consider dividing the population into 6 different categories a stupid blunder. I'm happy, because I like it when fewer people give a shit about what Warcraft logs say. Because ultimately, what Warcraft logs is doing is they're assigning an individual score to something that's a product of a team effort, right? And your individual score, you know, partially due to the individual, partially due to the team you're in, and it's like completely not clear like how much is due to the individual, how much is due to the team. So like, it's just stupid to assign an individual score to your performance in Warcraft logs. But, like, I just... there's no way, no matter how many times I say it, you're not... like, there's just gonna be people that give a shit about parses, okay? And it's just dumb. Speed kills are cooler? Absolutely speed kills are cooler. Because speed kill is a team effort, right? It's a team score for a team achievement. Although, I mean, one thing that is dumb is just, like, I just can't deal with, like, sitting around every boss trying to get battle squawks on your melee DPS. Because the number of battle squawks you get is, like, a huge factor in how much damage you deal, and it's just random and stupid. It's like, it's dumb. Oh, the Ingi helmet? Yeah. If you have short fights, a lot of classes like using the engineering helmet from Nomergon. Or not even engineering helmet. It's like leatherworking and tailoring and blacksmithing. 10-minute cooldown. Off spec, I guess. Do I want that even? No, I don't. I have Viscag. I didn't get the kick on that first fire whatever spell. Mutilate Rogue is a little bit sad attacking a Spellbinder. Spellbinder's immune to all magic, which includes all of your poison damage and your envenoms. But I'm just sitting here trying to interrupt their spells. That's all. Okay. All right. Double Drakes. We will stack the Drakes in this raid. Okay, they're going to be stacked up and we're going to cleave them. It's going to be great. We can hit, let's see, Shadow Protection right now. We're going to want Shadow Protection and Fire Protection for Ebonroc and Flamegor. Hold. Waiting for the threat to actually be good on any of these targets before I try to attack them. Go. A little bit of stunned. Okay. Good buff. If you kill the boss the fastest, I mean, not necessarily. There's a lot of things that, like, an individual can do that will help the team kill the boss faster, but will be an individual DPS loss. Right? You know, even though, you know, it's true that faster boss kill generally means more DPS for everyone, there's still, like, if I applied Expose Armor and that made me kill the boss in 40 seconds, versus not applying Expose Armor and killing it in 50 seconds, I'm still doing more DPS. And Expose Armor is probably not making a 10-second difference like that. But that's like an example. Like, there's plenty of things where like you're playing for the team and you're scuffing your individual, even though it's the optimal play to like kill the boss faster. So last week we did this, and I got yeeted by the wing buffet, and I snowballed myself midair, and it didn't do anything. And I was really confused. Because, like, normally, snowball stops your midair movement. Let me double check the macro, make sure the macro's not scuffed. Nope, never change the macro. Use opening bracket, at player, closing bracket, space, snowball. That's the macro. And I couldn't really deduce why it wasn't doing anything. Yeah, we could lip instead. That's a good idea. That works for sure. Put Onyxia Cloak on. Stranger Than Mist says, you looked at the VOD and you hit it too early, so it was on cooldown when I tried to hit it in the air. Okay, that makes sense. Huh. I looked at it and all I could see was like the count of the number of snowballs was going down. So I was like, they were getting used. But it didn't stop my midair movement. And it's like, I do it on Ragnaros and it works just fine every week. So it's not like Snowball's nerfed because it's working in other environments. It was probably some kind of error on my part and I just couldn't figure out exactly what the error was. Let's see, 7 minutes here, 2 minutes there. We're waiting on a couple, like, potion cooldowns or something. Now, we'll just lip. I mean, if you do lip, that means you don't get to use a protection potion. And, like, if you get a 6th mark, that can be kind of dangerous. Not having a protection potion to help absorb that. Alright, we're battle chickening this, hoping to get battle squawks. This guild doesn't do this very often, which is why I can put up with it. Nah, you can live a 6th mark if you, have some stuff active, like Rallying Cry or Power Word Barrier from a Priest. Extra protection potion, like a fresh protection potion popped between the 5th and 6th mark. Rainbow generator, of course. See, this is what peak performance is, okay? You sit around and you wait for these battle chickens to randomly, sometimes they'll do it, sometimes they won't, give you 5% increased attack speed. And let me tell you what, if you have 4 or 5 battle squawks, you're really not competing with anyone who doesn't have 4 or 5 battle squawks. It's, like, insanely dumb how powerful this, like, random bonus is. Unbooning. Okay, here we go. Pull 20, Ebonroc Flamegor, cleave strategy. Give myself a little fire resistance. 4 minutes, 3 minutes. That's good, that's good. This is our last chance to check everything. I think we're good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Didn't cold blood during the blade flurry. Should have done that. How did I not get wing buffeted there? I did snowball myself, I think. I lost a snowball, so... But I didn't lip. Primeval Helm coming out. Cloak of Draconic Might. Circle of Applied Force. That's some loot we would have liked to see on my other rogue. Let's see. Off-spec. Tank or back stab gear. Minor upgrade. But technically this. Circle of Applied Force. Tank gear. Off spec. Pass. There we go. Might have dodged it. I don't know. I felt like I executed that really well. But my DPS feels kind of low. This is a pretty good Blade Flurry window. What if I wasn't actually connecting with Blade Flurry for the full duration of Blade Flurry? Like the mobs moved around a little bit. I didn't realize maybe that I wasn't hitting them. Anyways, rebooting.
Five, 4.
Okay.
2, 1.
I don't actually know if QSR is better than Circle. I mean, I'm still just trying to get a Curia and not worrying too much about it. Okay. There we go. Alright, Frost, Fire, and Nature we want for Chromaggus. Chromaggus is just going to be sad time. Unless it rolls Nature Vulnerability, then it's going to be insane. Bro, earlier today we were going on Backstab Rogue, and on Backstab Rogue I had the capability to, like, actually shift away from nature damage by, like, changing around some of my gear, just, like, casting Crimson Tempest instead of Envenom, whatever. On a Mutilate Rogue, I don't really have the capability to not deal nature damage. It's the whole build. To do instant poison damage, to do Envenom damage. The problem with doing nature damage on Chromaggus is if he rolls anything other than nature vulnerability, he's highly resistant to nature damage. He's highly resistant to every magic school that he's not vulnerable to. Which is a problem. So, like, my instant poison's just gonna suck. My envenom is just gonna suck. Yeah, it'll, like, Eviscerate pulls ahead of Envenom when he's not nature vulnerable. But, like, it's just gonna be bad, basically. I need a clear indicator on... What do I have? Slash DBM. I need an indicator for his vulnerability status so I know when I should be doing Envenom versus not doing that. I think I have that enabled. It's playground mode. Never mind. I think it shows up over here and kind of overlaps something. I was going to see if I could move it around a little bit, but I can't figure that out right now. Okay, extra protection potion. We already have a fire active. We already have a nature active. So I think we're actually just good to go here. Alright, we didn't get any of that loot, did we? Ancient Helm. Circle of Applied Force. Oh, the other stuff just didn't go out yet. Yeah, I could make a weak aura that detects the buffs present on the target and just, like, green light if it's nature vulnerability and red light if it's anything else. That's like the easiest thing for a rogue, because that's all you need to know. You don't need to know what specifically non-nature, one it is. You just need to know if it's nature or not. Warning for spell vulnerabilities. Yeah. Are you ready? Mostly. Unbooned. Buffs are up.
1.
Here we go. It's Chromaggus time. Waiting for the tanks to actually have the boss. It's Nature Vuln. Fucking blessed. Tank doesn't have alpha. That's unfortunate. Banished off the threat. Damn, got the corrosive acid. Tried to move quickly enough. Couldn't do it. No longer nature vuln. Oh, this is the... Fuck, that's the 5 breath sequence. I think I just killed myself. I went out for... We've been doing it on non-black for way too many times. Forgot that was going to be a 5 breath sequence. Where's my Got that one. Okay, we're doing not very good. I got really excited about the nature vulnerability at the start. There, actually lined that one. Let's find our fire protection. Time lapse, corrosive, one more ability. Now we go in. Arcane vulnerability. Is that corrosive? Whatever. At this point, it's whatever. Just kill it. Okay. Not the cleanest we could have done. But, I mean, we did end pretty high on the meter, so, like, I guess it's not the worst either. But there were a lot of points, let's say, where we could have done better. We had one nature vulnerability at the start. Primeval shoulder pads. We already have some shoulder pads for our off-spec gear. Already got one of these. We don't use it as Mutilate Bis. Alright, so, like, I took way more damage than I should have. I got hit by way more of those abilities than I should have. So, that was, I mean, I'm glad that the healers healed me. I made full use of all the protection potions that I had. Alright, Onyxia Scale Cloak equipped. Gonna get Fear Wards on everyone, that's great. Fresh Mongoose. Fresh Juju Power. Fresh Sharpstone. Yeah, no Venomous Totem, that's like the only item we really wanted. And then we can just pick up any off-spec pieces we can get our hands on. But I have Belt Bracer, Glove, and Shoulder for off-spec already. So we're looking for Helmet, Chest, Legs, or Boots. For additional off-spec pieces. On booning. Refreshing that food buff. Then we can get Dragon Breath Chili up too.
2, 1.
There we go. Rumsy Rum Black Label, stamina buff. Perfect. Now I think we're all good here. Cloak equipped. Great. Do I have a Fear Ward? No. They were gonna try to get everyone Fear Warded. I can use a Lip to avoid the fear. And I should be able to vanish the fear also, but that requires much more precise timing. go. Oh, Summonize Her awarded Cloak of Draconic Might for Biss. Yo. Okay. Secured. Pretty minor upgrade, honestly, but very little bit better than Puissant Cape. Equip it? I can't right now. I'm in combat. Also, I need my Onyxia Scale Cloak. We don't want to take the Onyxia Scale Cloak off right now, even if we could. Alright, boss time. Also not runed. Yeah, but the rune's not, like, crazy important, you know. Are we gonna get a re-stealth here? Looks like no. Used all 3 of my 2-minute cooldowns right away, so hopefully we'll be able to use them again later in the fight. You never want to delay them too much, because that, you know, especially on a fight like this where you're likely going to be able to get 2 uses, you want to make sure you get 2 uses by using them early. Shadow Flame coming out. Not a problem. Hunters. Shooting laser beams. Or whatever. Damn. Didn't react to that quickly enough. I was looking at the laser beam that was spawning at the same time as him casting Bellowing Roar. Shadow Flame coming out. Polymorphed. Knocked back. What was the knockback? How do we do? What's the knockback? Is that a mage? I guess it's a mage thing. I lipped, but then I got polymorphed also. I didn't get feared by that one. Rogue Call. Alright, not gonna burn a global, I think. Yeah, then there I should have just mashed more buttons. Those cooldowns, like if I used them 2 seconds sooner, would have been able to, like 5 seconds sooner, would have been able to hit him again. But we used them like as early as we could, and we just killed it really fast. Alright, sweet. Reboon these buffies. Let's check out the loot. Oh, look at that! A Drake Fang Talisman coming out. We don't exactly need that, but... Boots of the Shadow Flame. Primeval Chest. Head of Nefarian, Ancient Chest. Draconian Gloves, Ancient Leggings, Claw of the Black Drake, Ancient Gloves, Draconian Shoulder Plaids, Doom's Edge, Primeval Bindings, Drake Fang, Draconian Boots, Primeval Shoulders. Alright, that's some stuff. That's some stuff right there. Primeval Chest, Off-Spec, Backstab / Tank Gear. I'm gonna copy-paste that one because we're gonna put it in on a couple. Pass on the bindings. Off-spec backstab gear. Primeval shoulder pads, pass. Backstab can use either the Bloodfang boots or the Shadowfang boots. Drakefang talisman, off-spec backstab gear. We're not getting a Drakefang talisman on off-spec, let me tell you what. Off-spec tank gear. I would take the necklace, I think, with that. For tanking. Cloak of Draconic Might. That's a pretty good pickup, though. I mean, it's a minor upgrade, but, like, nice to knock something out. Metanoia coming in with Prime Gaming. Thank you very much for 3 months of support. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day, Metanoia. Let's see. Most of the tier going to off-spec. This is the person that killed our tank before the raid started. I would not have awarded them any loot, like, at all, for doing that if it was up to me. Like, this person killed our tank before the raid started and made them lose a Blasted Lands buff. Like, 100% intentionally. I don't know, frankly, why that person's still in the raid. But, like, not only are they in the raid, they're getting loot. Like, that seems weird to me, but also not my problem. Fafaneo asking, do you play with Honor Among Thieves? Yes. When I'm playing Mutilate, it's Honor Among Thieves on the helmet. How dumb is that? I could not believe it, dude. I mean, the shamans, they have like a class quest item that allows them to attack same faction players. And the shaman just used it to kill our tank. Like, I was completely perplexed that someone would do that. No, it was not a buddy fucking with each other. The tank was on voice chat being very mad that that happened. They were not happy. That was a wild start to this raid. Anyways, we still have to do Prince Thundarin after this. We're gonna do some Prince Thundarin, maybe get a Wind Striker. That would be sweet. Ooh, off-spec boots. Let's go. Okay. This dream is becoming more and more real. If we can get backstab gear on this character, then we can switch the rogue that's currently backstab into Mutilate, and then with because all the other characters have Venomous Totem already. That's the motivation to switch these characters around, because like Venomous Totem is insanely good for Mutilate Rogue, and I don't have it on my Mutilate Rogue. So if I can switch the Mutilate Rogue to backstab, and the backstab rogue who has Venomous Totem into Mutilate, then if I can do that, then my Mutilate Rogue will have Venomous Totem. Windstriker is for AoE, and it's for Vaelestrasz. It's a kind of niche item, but it's pretty good. So Boots of the Shadow Flame is something we would use as backstab. We'd do boot there, and then we'd go Bloodfang, Draconic, Bloodfang, Draconic, Bloodfang, Draconic, Bloodfang, Draconic. And I believe we have the Aegis, the Primal Akari Aegis, to get the Zandalar chest piece. I think this character is very close to being able to switch to backstab if I want to. I'm not sure how close my backstab rogue is to switching to Mutilate. Anyways, let's look at some of the damage done on some of the bosses. Top of the meter. Pretty good. 33% in venom damage. Love to see it. 1 dodge out of 46. That's a high roll. That's below average number of dodges. God, I hate it when Envenom gets dodged so much. So that's good. Chromaggus was scuffed. I don't even want to look at it. This one, man, I don't know what was up with this one. I feel like we did really good execution and we only landed at 4.4 thousand DPS. I feel like we should have been more. Firemaw was great. 4.3 thousand DPS. Again, that's how much we did last week too. Broodlord, really good there too. Vaelestrasz, we managed number 5, but we didn't have Burning Adrenaline. And I guess I was in a Prince Thunderen. That's not this raid. Oh shit, we're getting the head for off-spec too? Wait, we're getting loaded. We actually are getting loaded. Tank gear, head. I mean, maybe we could decide whether we do it for the Dragon Slayer ring. I'll look in the simulator or something, see if it thinks Dragon Slayer ring is better or worse than QSR, but I think I would want to pick the tanking necklace, because it's like, the tanking necklace is really good for tanking. And there's like alternatives that are just better than the DPS ring. So it would be like long term, the good answer for Head of Nefarian is to get the tanking necklace. Short term, it would be good to like pick the potentially minor DPS upgrade because I don't have the other rings that are better. Yeah, I mean, who cares? Whatever. Maybe we'll pick the DPS ring. I'll look at it later. We're doing Prince Thunderen next, right? Hell yeah, okay. I'll be right back before we start that. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break before we head over to Prince Thunderen. I assume they're done handing me loot at this point. So quick AFK, you guys warn me if they give me more loot before I get back, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. I don't think they're giving me... Okay, there's nothing in the lock. I can see it. Metanoia says, your rogue is level 58. I want to tank, I think. What's the best gearing path to get into Heat 2 as a tank? Devil Core set into MC Leeching or 0.5 grind? You, as a tank, like, the most important gear thing to get is 2 pieces of the Nightslayer tank set. This. Activating that 2-piece bonus is absolutely massive. Yeah, I can tank if needed. Right. Yeah, getting that 2-piece of, you can do it with Core Forged Bloodfang or with Tier 1 pieces. So, like, you can get that out of Onyxia, you can get it from Prince Thundarin, you can get 125 badges, or, sorry, Tarnished Undermine Reels, and then you can get the Bracer. But it's a night and day, it's a complete game changer. That bonus is, like, literally required for Rogue Tank being, like, anywhere near viable. And then the thing that's gonna beef you up the most to make you the most tanky is going all the way up to the 6 set. The 4 and 6 set are valuable bonuses, so I would focus your gearing on trying to get those. But you're not going to jump right into a Molten Core and tank it as a fresh level 60. If you want to do that and, like, tank your first Molten Core, you're going to have to farm your 0.5. You're, like, tanking Dark Mantle set, and you're going to have to farm a lot of stuff before jumping into that Molten Core. I think, realistically, if I was going to try to gear up a fresh Rogue with the idea of tanking, I would suck it up and be a damage dealer for, like, the first couple resets till I managed a couple, you know, a decent set of gear for tanking. Chance to change Onyxia Necklace to Trinket? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. Alright, sweet. Cloak of Draconic Might. 19 Strength, 19 Agility. Head of Nefarian. And we got one other thing, right? We got the Boots of the Shadow. Oh, those look cool, don't they? Where's the Boots of the Shadow Flame? Here they are. Those are the 3 things we got. I remember this look, man. Boots of the Shadow Flame. Wait. We need Nightslayer shoulders to complete the look. This was Rogues in Classic Era Phase 2. Nightslayer shoulders, Age Core leather gloves, Shadow Flame boots, rest of it Bloodfang clown suit. Yeah, with the 2 dragon head rewards, the Onyxia head and the Nefarian head, it's kind of like the DPS option is pretty good, but there's a lot of close alternatives. But then the tank option, in terms of tanking, the tank option is, like, way ahead of everything else that's available. So it's kind of a feels bad whenever you take the DPS option, knowing you're blocking yourself out from getting, like, an insanely good tank item. So we're getting summoned over to Crystal Vale right now. That's what's happening. And then we're going to do a quick Prince Thundarin. I hope that discussion was helpful for you, Metanoid.